everyone, today's video is about when the three of you get kidnapped but only you get hurt. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. The cold dim light filters through the cracks in the walls, casting long shadows across the dirty floor. Your head pounds as you slowly regain consciousness. The metallic tang of blood hangs in the air, and a dropping pain spread through your side. You try to move, but feel the sharp sting of a wound, stopping you in your tracks. You're awake. A deep, familiar voice murmurs from beside you. Your vision clears, and you see Kirishima sitting across from you, tied to a sturdy-looking chair. His arms were bound tightly behind him, his face bruised, but still determined. His red eyes lock onto yours with an intensity that both reassures you and terrifies you. There's always something about Kirishima. His unyielding optimism in the darkest situations. About time. Another, more impatient voice grumbles. Bakugo. You turn your head slowly and see him a few feet away, similarly restrained, his blonde hair matted with sweat and dirt. His pretty crimson eyes dart between you and the locked door, as though he's considering a dozen different escape plans at once. Katsuki. You mumble, your throat dry and your voice hoarse. Kirishima. Don't push yourself too hard, babe. We're gonna get out of here. I'm sure of it. Kirishima says, his voice softer now, but lined with worry. His eyes flicker down to your side, where the blood-stained fabric clings to your skin. He hadn't even fully processed it yet. The way the wound burns, the way each breath was a struggle. Bakugo notices the look between you and Kirishima, his sharp gaze narrowing. Shit, you're hurt worse than I thought. He mutters, his voice low but filled with barely restrained anger. If they think they can get away with this. You wince, the movement sending a wave of pain through you. I'll be fine. We need to figure out how to get out of here first. Kirishima frowns, clearly unhappy with your attempt to downplay your injury. No way. You're the priority right now. We need to stop the bleeding before you. And before you can finish, the door slams open, and a couple of masked figures step into the room. Their footsteps were heavy, the sound echoing in the small space. They speak in low voices, words that you can barely make out, but you catch enough. Leave the girl for now. The two pro heroes are a real target. Bakugo lets out a feral growl from where he's tied up. Do you think this is gonna work? Do you know who the hell I am? When I get out of this, I'm gonna blow you to pieces, you hear me? Yeah. One of the thugs sneers, before slamming the door shut again, leaving the three of you alone once more. Kirishima is staring at you now. You're losing too much blood. We need to stop this somehow. He's still struggling against his bindings, testing the ropes with a string. But he can really not get anywhere. Bakugo turns his attention back to you, his eyes narrowing as he assesses the situation. We're getting out of here, and you're not gonna die on us, he says firmly, voice dazed with irritation, but beneath that is something else. Fear, maybe. He doesn't show it often, but it's there now. Easier said than done. You mutter, forcing yourself to sit up a little straighter despite the pain. You feel like your body was about to give out, but you refuse to let it show that much. You've been through so much worse. You can handle this. I've handled worse. You say aloud, trying to convince yourself as much as them. Baku's expression hardens. Stop acting like you're invincible. This isn't some battle where you can just tough it out. You're bleeding. Badly. Kirishima tugs harder at the ropes, holding him down, his face a mixture of anger and frustration. I should be able to break through these. His voice was rough with desire, his normally bright, easygoing demeanor slipping. I can't stand just sitting here while you're hurt. You can see the guilt in his eyes, the way he's blaming himself for not protecting you. Bakugo, too. Looks like he's on the edge of exploding. Not just because of the situation, but because you're hurt, and he couldn't stop it from happening. I'll be fine. You repeat, though even you aren't entirely sure anymore. The pain was getting worse, and you can feel your strength waning, but you can't let them see now. Bakugo lets out a sharp breath, his eyes scanning the room for any opportunity, any weakness in your capture system. If I can just get one hand free. Oh, stop talking and focus, Katsuki. You say, cutting him off. Your voice was weak, but you tried to make it sound steady. Just think of something, okay? He glares at you, but you can see the frustration behind it. He hates this as much as you do, maybe even more. Don't you dare tell me to calm down right now, you idiot. He snaps, though his voice isn't as harsh as it usually is. We're gonna get out of here. I'm not letting you die like this. You won't lose me that easily. Bakugo. You whisper, though you aren't sure if he hears it. Your vision starts to blur again, and you can feel yourself slipping in and out of consciousness. Stay awake. Kirishima's voice pulls you back. Hey, don't close your eyes. Okay, stay with us. You try to nod, but it's getting harder to keep your head up. I am trying. Kirishima grits his teeth, pulling again at his restraints. His face was turning red from the effort, veins popping in his arms as he activates his quirk. I'll get us out of here, he promises, his voice tight with determination. I'm not letting you go like this. Not a chance. You're both so stubborn. You murmur, a small, faint smile tugging at your lips. Bakugo's eyes flicker with something unspoken, but he doesn't agree this time. Instead, he goes quiet. Kirishima, he says, when I tell you, use your hardening quirk to break those ropes, and then we're getting the hell out of here. Kirishima nods. You try to stay alert, but the pain is starting to overtake you. You can feel yourself drifting again, your body heavy and weak. Wyan, stay awake. We're almost out of this, okay? Just hold on a little longer. Don't you dare give up now. You're stronger than this. We've got you. You cling to their voices, using them as an anchor to stay conscious, to keep fighting. You know that when you're trapped, even though you're hurt, they'll do anything to get you out of this alive, just like you do for them. With a final surge of energy, Kirishima lets out a roar as his quirk flares to life, shattering the ropes binding him. Bakugo was free too, his hands crackling with small explosions as he rushes towards you. We've got you now. You better not die on us. Got it. Kirishima was right beside him. We'll get you out of here. And then we're going to patch you up and you'll be okay. Don't worry. You nod weakly, letting them take over. You trust them with everything you have. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye!